What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Bad Religion. The second of two Bad Religion reactions in this session, and we're going back to Against the Grain 1990, and we're going to listen to the final tune on the record, Walk Away, also written by Mr. Brett, and also speaking to issues of social impact, striving, making an effort, perhaps trying to serve as a beacon or a template for others, or at least trying to inspire others to make decisions and influence the world independently. But yeah, it's called Walk Away, and it may represent the other end of this spectrum, or the back half of the meaning for Turn on the Light. That is to say, the song speaks to an old man who apparently has been endeavoring and striving and trying to make an impact for a long time, and he seemingly has reached the end of his energy or motivation. He can't do it anymore, and he's prepared to walk away. And yet, it sounds like, at least with some of the lines, that he's not fully capable of just doing that, of just letting it all go and returning to some peaceful solitude, or otherwise not trying to impact people and the way they think. Meaning, there's a line where, after we hear about him perhaps walking away, where the narrator sees him still out in public, still like shivering as if he's been trying to do something, and perhaps unable to, again, simply walk away as he intends. And so, again, I think it speaks, maybe, if I'm reading that right, to the same concept raised in Turn on the Light, the idea of someone who will continue to burn bright right until their dying day, even if that accelerates their end and prevents them from living a simple and comfortable life over a long duration. So, yeah, I do wonder, this one I feel like even less sure about how to take some of the lines, but it is another song, not unlike Old Man from 10-Foot Pole, though I think the essence of the song is different, but where the narrator seems to be a younger person observing someone who is older and wondering what life lessons in their behavior, in their words, might be drawn, and what type of life they may have lived, and being interested in that. So, in any case, let's give it a listen. This is Bad Religion. The tune is Walk Away, and it's the final track on their 1990 album, Against the Grain.
Shut off the TV and peel off the Sunday gloves, and I'll stain the cleaner you've been counting. Old Mr. Fletcher passed by here today. After 40 years of toil, he just up and walked away. Fantastic, the panic that showed in his eyes. He shrugged when I asked him about it. He said, young man, hey, you listen well to what I say. Now there comes a time for a man to walk away, walk away. I'll be a parade, and I'll be determined that no one shall dissuade on my way. I should take some time and burn all the bridges that I'm leaving behind. He passed by again and he was shivering from cold. I'm not sure, but I think that he was trying. He told me about the weather and something on the bay. But tomorrow he said I'm gonna surely walk away, walk away. I'll be a parade and I'll be determined that no one shall dissuade on my way. I'll take my sweet time and burn all the bridges that I'm leaving behind.
The album's over. Yeah, again, this Bad Religion during this time, it's like every track is this psycho-emotional, philosophical, political treatise mixed with some of the most fist-pumping, circle-pitting punk rock that you could hear. So, yeah, I just love Bad Religion, and this album, and a couple others in particular, and all, like 17 of them, 15 of them anyway, are further examples of why I think they're such a great band, and why their dynamic songwriting duo is a big part of what makes them so great. Again, everyone sounds good on the album. That guitar solo, which is the exact melody of the vocals, I think is fantastic. I think Greg does sound fantastic on the vocals. And I think this is the period, again, where once you get to Suffer, it's like his vocals became a little less scratchy, a little more melodic, and then as you go forward in time, I think that melody comes out even more. So yes, we'll continue to go through all different phases of their career. But as I said, the Suffer, No Control Against the Grain 3-album run, it's flawless. It like none of the tracks on any of the albums I think is forgettable or one that like, well, you know, they maybe could have left that one off the album. I just think they're all bangers from beginning to end. And even though, again, I love all of their albums, I don't know if I can say that about... There's some other albums of theirs where it's like 10 of the 12 songs or 13 of the 15 songs I think are on that same level. But there might be one or two where like, sometimes I skip this one. But yes, No Control, or Suffer, No Control Against the Grain, there's not a single skippable tune. And I think this does end the album very powerfully. So again, shout out to Mr. Brett for his lyrics, which again are different from Greg's. They tend to be a bit more allegorical or metaphorical, a bit more opaque perhaps, at least on a first listen. And again, sometimes I've heard him talk about his songs and it's like, oh, okay, like I see. So, you know, that was a metaphor for your view about this philosophical concept. Whereas like Greg, rarely do I find myself like, I wonder what he means by that. Usually it's like, oh, damn, like I know exactly what he's driving at philosophically, and, you know, I think that's profound, and so on. So I like that Mr. Brett songs make me work a little bit harder to figure out what's happening. So, in any case, let me know what you think of this great song, and from Luca and I, keep going against the grain, and we will see you next time. Peace.